All right, Matt asking a very detailed question here. Do you consider John Fisher a person that is difficult to work with? First off, how would I know? I've never spoken to him. Only seen him in person from a distance. It's possible I've been in the same room at the same time, but a lot of times, how would I know? Not that I don't know what he's ever looked like, is that he just maintains such a low profile. What I'm getting at is if he doesn't work with the Oakland City officials very well, will he also have issues with people in Las Vegas? Over time, maybe. I'm aware of the saying that zebras don't change their stripes. But I also think the real, let me just sum it up with this, and it's not just Mr. Fisher, it's the entire scope of what the A's do and what has happened here. And they say that they've tried. Like, that's been the comment. That's been the one, like, active verb in all this. We tried. I don't know. Oh, sorry, that's my son maybe waking up. I don't know what trying is defined as. And to me, trying to keep a team in Oakland, if it was my responsibility, and I'm somebody who's from here and I get the weight on my shoulders, like, I'm literally going to try so hard. But if it's not going to work, I'm literally going to show you the math and say, not only can you trust me and then I've tried everything, here's exactly why it didn't come together. Now, I don't think that second part we've had the answer to. The first part we've heard, we tried. Okay, all right. I think that's the bare minimum of what people would expect. But how can you prove that you tried? Again, that's where I would come at it from if I was in the shoes of, well, I've got no other choice. And here's exactly why it didn't work, and here's exactly how short we were, and here's exactly the sequence of events, and here's my math. Here's everything I've got. And so again, I'm not going to even get into the personal side. That would not be fair. I can't estimate or gauge. Quite honestly, people who've met him and talked to him have said they had a good interaction. But in terms of the long game, yeah, and a working relationship, and I think it's really what does trying look like? And then how quickly does trying turn into, well, this isn't happening. We're going to go do something else. I think that's probably the other, part to consider here is when there was pushback. Like, did the city of Oakland or the county of Alameda, there was pushback at certain times with Howard Terminal. But was there ever like insurmountable pushback? Did the EIR get turned down? Did the BCDC not approve port priority use? I mean, I know, like, going back to, July of 2021, there was a term sheet, but that the city did their own term sheet. But again, like, there was nothing that was a door that just shut closed on the A's. So again, I go back to trying. It seems like the A's are really trying in Las Vegas. But to your point, and they haven't encountered any hurdles or difficulties at all, like no pushback. In fact, quite the opposite. So maybe that's the difference in the relationship. But if there ever is pushback, or if it comes to a situation of trying, at least that's the observation so far in Oakland, at least that side of it, that the trying part really can't be defined or proven to any great detail.